In the vast, silent darkness of space, where stars twinkle like distant whispers and galaxies swirl in patterns that have puzzled humankind for centuries, NASA's James Webb Space Telescope has just pulled back the cosmic curtain to reveal secrets. No one ever imagined secrets so strange, so hidden, that they threatened to rewrite everything we thought we knew about the universe. And it all began with a faint, barely noticeable anomaly deep in the cold reaches beyond what the human eye could see, a flicker in the data that seemed almost like a pulse, a heartbeat of light coming from a place where nothing should be happening. No stars, no planets, just the endless void where only dust and ice float in silence. But the Webb telescope's incredible sensors caught this tiny flicker and held it in focus. And as the images came through, scientists watched in stunned silence. As the pattern grew clearer, revealing strange glowing shapes etched across the surfaces of distant objects, shapes that didn't match any known natural formations. As if these icy bodies were not just rocks drifting aimlessly but ancient machines, or even ancient messages carved in light and shadow across the frozen wasteland. And the mystery deepened when the telescope's infrared cameras detected faint pulses of warmth pulsing rhythmically from beneath those glowing cracks. A warmth that could not be explained by sunlight or cosmic radiation, suggesting some unknown source of energy hidden deep within those cold worlds, an energy that seemed alive and purposeful. And as days turned to weeks, NASA's team uncovered more evidence that these distant Trans-Neptunian objects, once thought to be simple frozen relics of the solar system's birth, were in fact keeping secrets for billions of years, secrets encrypted in patterns of light and shadow, signals that repeated in prime numbers and mathematical sequences that no natural process could produce by accident. As if a silent cosmic artist had painted messages designed to be found only by those who looked carefully enough, and with every new discovery, the implications grew larger, forcing scientists to confront a terrifying question. Were these signals simply the echo of an ancient civilization long vanished, or were they an ongoing call, a cosmic beacon waiting for someone to answer? The team was forced to face the possibility that these icy worlds were not just objects in space, but sentinels, guardians of knowledge from a time before humans even existed. And as they sifted through the data, they found evidence of strange shifts in the orbits of these objects. Shifts that could not be explained by gravity alone, shifts suggesting invisible forces guiding their movements. As if unseen hands were moving pieces on a chessboard, orchestrating events across vast distances in time. And one night, as the telescope scanned the dark beyond Neptune, it captured an image that sent chills down the spines of everyone watching, a ghostly spiral of light. Twisting slowly near the edge of one icy body, a spiral too precise to be natural, too deliberate to be coincidence. And for a moment, that spiral pulsed, sending out a coded rhythm of flashes, a cosmic Morse code whispering secrets to those who could understand. And when the signals were analyzed, they revealed star maps pointing not to distant galaxies, but to places within our own solar neighborhood, places previously thought empty, places that suddenly seemed alive with possibility. And as NASA shared these findings in hushed briefings and confidential reports, the world outside remained unaware that humanity was standing at the edge of a revelation that could change everything, a revelation that might finally answer the oldest question of all. Are we alone in the universe, or have we simply been too blind to see the messages hiding in the cold, silent darkness all along? And as the Webb telescope continued its silent vigil, peering deeper and deeper into the unknown, the mystery of these glowing cracks, rhythmic pulses, and impossible spirals grew, beckoning the curious to follow, to listen, and to uncover the unseen cosmic secrets that might hold the key to our past, our present, and our future among the stars. Meanwhile, as the world outside continued with its daily routines, The news slowly trickled into public consciousness, sparking a mixture of awe, skepticism, and fear. Documentaries, news reports, and social media exploded with theories and speculation, while governments debated the implications of communicating with what some called the silent architects of the outer solar system. Conspiracy theories flourished, but so did calls for transparency and deeper investigation. Humanity stood at a crossroads, facing the possibility that it was no longer alone, not just in the universe, but even within its own solar system. The search for life, once focused on distant exoplanets and alien worlds light years away, had brought the greatest mystery to our cosmic doorstep. For the first time in history, the line between science and something far stranger began to blur, as the James Webb Space Telescope stars watched silently as the mystery deepened, their ancient light traveling across unimaginable distances, now casting new shadows on the questions that kept humanity awake at night. The glowing cracks and rhythmic pulses from those frozen Trans-Neptunian objects were no longer just intriguing anomalies, they were a call to action, a cosmic whisper urging us to look beyond what we thought was possible. Scientists at NASA and around the world were swept up in an unprecedented effort to decode these signals, assembling teams of experts from linguistics, astrophysics, mathematics, and computer science, all working tirelessly to uncover the meaning behind the mysterious light patterns. Every day brought new layers of complexity as the codes revealed themselves to be far more than simple beacons. They contained mathematical concepts so advanced that they challenged even the brightest minds, suggesting that whoever had created them possessed knowledge beyond human comprehension. Yet, hidden within this complexity was a strange beauty, a harmony in the patterns that spoke of intelligence and purpose, and perhaps even a message of hope. As the world's leading minds grappled with these revelations, questions about the origin of these signals swirled through the halls of NASA and into the media, sparking debate and wonder across the globe. Was this evidence of an ancient civilization that had once flourished in the outer reaches of our solar system, long before humanity even walked the Earth? Or was it a message from a living entity, a cosmic consciousness that had evolved in the icy darkness, watching over the solar system for eons? Theories ranged from the plausible to the fantastical, but the one thing everyone agreed on was that this discovery challenged humanity's place in the universe more profoundly than anything before. For decades, the search for extraterrestrial intelligence had focused on radio signals and distant planets, but now it seemed the answers were hiding much closer to home, encoded in the very bodies that had been overlooked as silent remnants of our solar system's formation. The more the James Webb Space Telescope revealed, the more urgent the need to understand these cosmic secrets became. Scientists developed new algorithms and artificial intelligence systems to analyze the pulsing light, hoping to unlock the full message hidden within the patterns. Slowly, fragments of information began to emerge, coordinates leading to regions of space previously dismissed as barren, energy signatures that defied known physics, and even faint electromagnetic bursts that resembled a language yet to be decoded. Each discovery added another piece to the puzzle, painting a picture of a complex, interconnected system that stretched across the outer solar system and possibly beyond. The data hinted at a network of structures, vast, ancient, and deliberately placed, that could have served as communication relays or sentinels for a long-lost intelligence. The implications were staggering. The solar system might be not just a natural formation, but a carefully maintained artifact, a cosmic monument constructed to preserve knowledge or to protect something precious hidden in the darkness. But with such profound discoveries came a growing sense of caution and fear. Could these signals be a warning? Had some long-dead civilization faced a catastrophe that left behind these relics as messages to future explorers? Or worse, were these pulses a beacon calling something unknown and potentially dangerous, something that humanity was not yet ready to face? Debates raged within NASA's command center, with some experts urging extreme caution and others pushing for open exploration. Meanwhile, as the world outside continued with its daily routines, the news slowly trickled into public consciousness, sparking a mixture of awe, skepticism, and fear. Documentaries, news reports, and social media exploded with theories and speculation, while governments debated the implications of communicating with what some called the silent architects of the outer solar system. Conspiracy theories flourished, but so did calls for transparency and deeper investigation. In the final days of their investigation, NASA's team prepared to share their findings with the world in a historic announcement. The data showed clear evidence that these Trans-Neptunian objects were not merely inert space debris but active participants in a grand cosmic design.